You are now in a world where intelligence isn't just measured by good grades or quick thinking. It's calculated down to a precise number, a measure that supposedly defines how capable a mind truly is. But what if I told you there are people on this planet whose IQs are so astronomically high they make everyday geniuses look average? These are individuals with extraordinary mental capabilities, whose brains work in ways most of us can barely comprehend. They process complex problems at lightning speed, think in dimensions beyond the norm, and could probably solve quantum physics equations or create groundbreaking theories before breakfast. From child prodigies to polymaths who excel across multiple fields, these remarkable individuals challenge our understanding of human potential. Pack your curiosity and let's dive into their world to uncover what makes these minds so extraordinary and how they shape the world around us. Throughout history, intelligence has been a fascination, a subject of endless debate, and sometimes even a mystery. But what exactly makes someone the smartest person on Earth? Is it their ability to solve problems, process complex information, or create groundbreaking theories? Today, we'll be taking a closer look at some of the individuals with the highest recorded IQs, minds so powerful they might just be operating in an entirely different dimension. IQ, or intelligence quotient, is often used as a benchmark for measuring intelligence, but is it the ultimate indicator of genius? While high IQ scores can signal remarkable cognitive abilities, they don't necessarily guarantee success, creativity, or even happiness. Some of the most intelligent people in history have struggled with social norms, career paths, and even mental well-being. So, what does it really mean to have an extraordinary IQ, and how do these people use their intelligence? Let's start with Christopher Harding, an Australian philosopher with an IQ of 197. Harding's brilliance lies in reshaping thought itself. His philosophical works challenge perception, reality, and the limits of human understanding. Where does intelligence end and wisdom begin? Harding pushes that boundary, questioning the nature of existence itself. Enter Evangelos Catulus, a Greek psychiatrist, medical doctor, and philosopher with an IQ of 198. Catulus explores the complexities of human thought and consciousness. His intellect is vast, spanning medicine, engineering, and philosophy. His ability to intertwine science with human experience makes him a rare intellectual force. But intelligence isn't just about science and medicine. It's about challenging the very fabric of reality itself. Then here's Yano. He's a phenomenal genius. With an IQ of 200, his mind operates on a different level than most. By age 12, when other kids were struggling with algebra, he had already completed his undergraduate degree. But that was just the beginning. By 18, he had earned a PhD in molecular genetics and cell biology, making him one of the youngest to achieve such an academic milestone. Medicine, genetics, molecular biology, he mastered them all before most of us could figure out what we wanted to do in life. What makes Yano even more astonishing is his ability to apply knowledge beyond textbooks. His medical insights, backed by deep genetic understanding, position him at the forefront of medical research. But is intellect merely about numbers and formulas? That's where the next mind on this list comes in. Christopher Hiata, ranked 4th, with an IQ of 225, didn't just excel in school, he left it behind. By the age of 13, while most kids were worrying about middle school algebra, he was already winning gold at the International Physics Olympiad. But he didn't stop there. At just 14 years old, NASA recruited him to help develop plans for a future mission to Mars. Think about that for a second. While most teenagers were deciding which classes to take in high school, Hiata was literally solving problems for interplanetary travel. His groundbreaking work in dark matter and gravitational lensing continues to push the boundaries of physics. But what happens when intelligence meets raw creativity? That's where the next genius comes in. Marilyn Vosant, a powerhouse in logic and philosophy, with an astonishing IQ of 228. You might think intelligence is just about solving puzzles, but Marilyn redefined what it means to be a genius. She became world famous after answering the now legendary Monty Hall problem, a probability puzzle that baffled even seasoned mathematicians. When she provided the correct answer in her newspaper column, hundreds of PhDs, including top-tier professors, publicly dismissed her reasoning. But here's where things get interesting. When the problem was tested through simulations, Marilyn was proven absolutely right. Her ability to outthink the academic elite cemented her status as one of the greatest minds of modern times. But brilliance isn't just about numbers, it's about vision. And that's where the next name on this list takes the stage. Enter Terrence Tao, an Australian-American mathematician with an IQ of 230. Dubbed the Mozart of math, Tao was solving university-level problems at the age of 9. While most children were struggling with multiplication tables, he was deep diving into complex mathematical theorems. By the time he was 10, he had already scored a perfect 760 on the math section of the S8. His intellectual abilities led him to earn a PhD in mathematics at just 20 years old, and today, his contributions to number theory, harmonic analysis, and partial differential equations are nothing short of groundbreaking. His ability to see patterns in numbers that others miss has earned him comparisons to historical figures like Carl Gauss and Leonhard Euler. But here's the real kicker. Tao isn't just a genius in numbers. He's also known for his humility and ability to explain incredibly complex ideas in a way that anyone can understand. This raises an interesting thought. Is true intelligence only about raw IQ, or does the ability to make knowledge accessible define real genius? Lastly, here's Yong Hun Kim, living in the realm of near superhuman intellect. He is reigning as champion of intelligence with an astonishing IQ of 276. A South Korean professor specializing in psychology, neuroscience, and linguistics, Kim's mind operates at a level most of us can barely comprehend. He could probably break down the mechanics of the human brain while learning a new language simultaneously. His expertise spans multiple disciplines, allowing him to explore the very nature of intelligence itself. But what's even more fascinating is that Kim is relatively unknown compared to other high IQ individuals. While mainstream media often highlights famous geniuses, Kim remains an enigma, quietly making waves in the world of cognitive science. With such an unprecedented IQ, one has to wonder, what does he see in the world that the rest of us don't? What connections does his brain make that elude even the sharpest minds? His work in neuroscience may one day redefine what we know about human intelligence. And yet, despite his intellectual dominance, he maintains a relatively low profile. That alone raises a compelling question. Do the greatest minds prefer to work in the shadows? So, what do all these people have in common? Aside from their mind-blowing IQs, They share an insatiable curiosity and an ability to push beyond conventional knowledge. But here's the twist. Intelligence alone doesn't define success. Some of the most influential figures in history, from Einstein to Da Vinci, were known more for their creativity and perseverance than just their raw IQ scores. This raises an even bigger question. Is intelligence only about numbers, or is it about how you use it? At the end of the day, intelligence isn't just about having the highest IQ in the room. It's about how you apply knowledge, how you question the world around you, and how you use your abilities to create, innovate, and inspire. So now, I turn the question over to you. What do you think truly defines intelligence? Is it raw cognitive ability, problem solving, or something else entirely? Let's hear your thoughts. The world is full of brilliant minds, and now you've had a glimpse into some of the most exceptional ones. But intelligence is more than just a number. What's your take on it? Drop a comment below and share your perspective. And if you enjoyed this dive into the world of genius, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more mind-expanding content. Until next time.